Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot. All about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. Before I begin, I have to say I've been having some trouble with my mic. I think I fixed it. So hopefully the sound quality on this video will be better than it was in the previous two. But I did order another mic, but it won't come till Saturday. And I did not want to wait that long to record. But if you're waiting for the guided meditation video, I am going to wait to make sure I have good quality sound for that. But I really promise it's coming soon. But so now, let's just do an unboxing. Love. So in case you can't tell, well, of course I guess it'll be in the title anyway, but this is another deck by Patrick Valenza. This is the Zammer Twin's Oracle, and it's another Deviant Moon deck. 1767. I'm so excited for this. This was a pre-order. I expect that this is still available for like a regular purchase, and I will put the link in the description. Yeah, the Zammer Twins Enigmatic Oracle of 1767. Once thought lost to history, the Fenwood Restoration Guild has faithfully resurrected this legendary deck from the only known copy in existence. I really can't even read that last bit. I need a magnifying glass. Includes something, cards +5. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. But let's take a look at these cards. I'm so excited for these. Can I tell you, I really like his tarot decks, but I think my favorite are the oracles. I don't know why, but they just sort of are. Just overall. So now this is a really interesting size we have. So about the same height as a standard tarot, maybe a hair shorter, but a good deal more narrow. It's really a very pleasing kind of size. And you can download, there is a PDF, which, you know, I'm not a fan of PDF guidebooks, but look at these backs, so pretty. Oh wait, so we have those. Oh, love eyes. Okay, so I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, well, we'll get to them. So, this, I believe, yeah, Carl and Otto Zammer, 1767. Okay. So, let's just take a look. So we have the drummer. It's really interesting. I feel like everything's kind of upside down. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, we have like this skeleton guy playing live music. The acrobat, love. I may end up rounding these because these are very sharp edges. So I may just use like the smallest corner rounder. Oh, look at that redemption. That's beautiful. The hag. Omniscius. Love the eyes. Celestia. Look, I just really enjoy his art. Now these are numbered, so if you do download the guidebook, you'll be able to see them. If you hear what may sound like gunshots or thunder, it's just fireworks, because today's the 4th of July, and we've been hearing them all day long. I thought perhaps I could record during the day when it was light, but no. And then I thought maybe I could wait them out, but it doesn't look like that's happening either, so we're just gonna go with it, and hopefully it won't be too loud. The buffoon. That's funny. The harpy. I'm sure you can read these. You don't really need me to just keep saying the titles. Really interesting Tree of Life. By the way, if you're interested in the Tree of Life, we've been discussing that in Tarot Club, which is Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just email me and I will send you the link. Very informal. Come as you like. You don't have to be on video if you don't want to. Just saying. That's really interesting. The Doctor. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I wasn't going to say it anymore. I love it. It's like we're meeting this wonderful cast of characters. Leviathan. Oh no. I mean, that's a fabulous representation of chaos, though, I could tell you. Definitely feel that energy. The Wound Man. Adelina, she's beautiful. So say it's not always creepy with Patrick Valenza. Sometimes it's just beautiful. Oh my god, I love that. Blemier. The monkfish. Oh my god, that's so fabulous. Matrimony. Yeah, bedfellows. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep... Wow. These are fabulous. And, you know, I think I've mentioned in previous videos, or at least once, But, you know, I used to really like oracles that gave me like that really evocative keyword. And I still do. But I have like a sort of newfound appreciation for oracles that don't really give me much in terms of keywords. Like the Mandrake, like all of the cards so far, right? I feel like they just let me be really, really open, you know? I mean, there's so many places you can go with these cards without downloading the PDF. Oh, wow. Wow, look at his face. Really, really beautiful. That's so interesting, too. Cauldron. I know. See, I keep saying I can't help it. I have to say it. I don't know. This is so interesting. So, you know, we have this one like actively crying. This one looking definitely downcast, right? But then the one that's, you know, kind of moved on, I feel like he's grinning, you know? And then I feel like there's such wisdom in that eye. You know, it's like it's probably nowhere near what was intended, but for me right now, like I'm feeling like, you know, especially with the Cauldron, you know, it feels very alchemical. And kind of taking that sorrow or that, I feel like this one's very, like disappointed, perhaps more than sorrow. So you have this sorrow and disappointment, but then we're adding the wisdom to it and transmuting and getting to this higher plane. You know, a little death, but a positive one, you know. I feel like he's about to rise up, you know. Utopia. Doesn't it look like these buildings are screaming? Or is that just me? Is this bubble about to burst? No. This is fabulous for punishment. I love that. Because, I mean, if she lays that smack, she's going to get burned too, right? What's that old saying? Whether the stone hits the pitcher or the pitcher hits the stone, it's going to be bad for the pitcher. I feel like that's a powerful statement about punishment, right? Who's the one who's really being punished? Oh, wow, she's gorgeous. Does have spider webs, but I don't mind. Oh, and spiders. Sorry, Robin. But she's still beautiful. Shonda. I love this. Oh, wow. Really, really gorgeous. I can't believe my dog's not going nuts. He was for a long time. I think he gave up. Pedigree. This is just so beautifully done. I mean, really. Oh, this is super fabulous too. Oh, how interesting. Oh, I love that. Huh? That's funny. Oh my god, look at her face. It's so fabulous. Excuse my nails too. It's been like, been really busy. A lot going on. But I promise to try to get them done. Well, I plan on filming another video right after this, but after that, hopefully I will have my nails done. The Sleeping Sentry. Oh wow, the Ruby Queen. I know, I can't help but say the titles. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not gonna say it. You can read it. Really, really interesting. Oh, beautiful mermaid. I really like this. You know what this reminds me of? Is like the beginning of The Great Comet. You know that oh god, what's the name of the song? The introduction song where they introduce all the characters. That's almost kind of what it feels like. Oh wow. Love this. Look at that. Love this too. Welcome to the Opera. Is that? No, that's not it. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But great musical. If you ever get a chance, if you haven't seen it or listened to it. Wow. Love the way this was done. I'll try to bring it in so you can really see all these beautiful details. Now I can see them clearly. So it is kind of late, you know, it's getting there. Oh man. And you know, my eyes are a little tired, or a lot tired. But I have no trouble making out the details. You know, my eyes aren't getting any younger. There's the twins. Wow, look at that. Okay, so this is the last of this back. And then this is this meant to be, I gotta go back and see. Okay, so it is, this was maybe like an earlier version. I think, I could be wrong. I feel like this might have been a deck that Yeah, these are drawings from when he was like a teenager, maybe. And I mean, this is stunningly gorgeous, but I'll tell you, this is gorgeous too. You know, it's just a little more raw. Oh yeah, so here we have... I love the way he gives all these extra cards with his decks. Just kind of show you. Now this has a very different feel than this. Yeah, because here I feel like it was like grinning, and you know, we have this light. Well, there's still a light, but let's see what else. Oh, homunculus. Let's say RA30. And they're both fabulous. I'm nowhere close. So we have the old devil. Interesting, he flipped the horns. And Ouroboros. I love the addition of the sun in here. Really, really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put these to the side because I don't think I'm going to be including them in, you know, in my use of the deck. I will definitely be using them in some other way, though. But so let's give them a shuffle. And I did not download the guidebook, so I can't read from it for you. Shuffles really, really, really easily. The corners are very sharp. I definitely think that I'm going to round them. But the cardstock is nice. It feels like playing cardstock. Which is great because they shuffle well. There is a slight, if you see, like a slight bend when you shuffle them. So this is one of those decks you just need to flip it and shuffle the opposite way, and then it'll return to a more straight, you know. And that's kind of what I just tend to do. I think just from, you know, well, my Thoth deck did that. It still does that. So I always riffle shuffle back the opposite way to straighten it out. But I mean, it moves really nicely. The only thing is the corners are sharp, which I kind of like, but they're pretty sharp. So I have a feeling I am going to be using my rounder. Let's lay these out so you can get a feel for how they might read for you, how you might read with them. These are really, really beautiful. I mean, they really are. And he just has such a wonderful wit and skill. I love that. I really love that. Yeah. I I feel like there are so many places we can go with these cards. And I love that. And of course, some of the titles give you something, right? Like punishment, right? You know, even ladder, like, you know, what do ladders do? They help us reach places, but they can also be very precarious. You could worry about falling, you know, various things, right? So you can kind of go into it like that. This one is so interesting. And I love that. Oh, where'd he go? Wait a minute. Let me show you something. I don't know if this was intentional. I feel like it was, though. Just because I feel like there's so much thought in everything that's been put into this. But so we have the butcher, right? With the first half of that horse. And now we have the glutton. And he's got like the second half of the horse. Right? I feel like that can't be a coincidence. Either way, I super love it. This is one of the reasons why I like to lay cards out. Like when I'm done filming, I'll probably lay them. I'll lay way more than just 5 out at a time, because I like to see kind of, you know, if they tie in different ways, if they clash in different ways. You know, I just like to get a feel for the cards and their relationships. I don't do it with every deck, but I do it with a lot. Especially the more kind of thought-provoking decks. And this is definitely one of them. And it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, oh, I'm so happy I have this. So you want to see this paired with some of his other decks really quickly? Let's just go for it. Right? You can listen to the fireworks going off probably. All right, let me grab. I know I have some of his decks right here. I have Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle, which I adore so much. I can't even tell you. And it's a teeny weeny deck, and it is super fabulous. So let me just to see like the backs. I quite like those together. Now this is, you know, again, teeny tiny. But, and I did edge this one. Now this one is much more minimal, you know, obviously, right? And we do have some of the same, like we had Cauldron and Ladder. But then we have like Ear. Yeah, I like these together. I think these are great. And this is one that it kind of can just sort of pop into almost any spread. Maybe because it's so small too, so it doesn't like overpower things. But yeah, it goes really nicely with a lot of decks. So, and this one is one of my favorites by him. So I got to do my collection video soon so I can really figure out where stuff is, you know. But this one is Triomphe de la Luna Paradoxical Rose edition, and it's the illustrated pips. Just to kind of say, so those are the backs. And this is such a cool deck. Just move over a little bit. I really like the contrast with the colors. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I really like the way the colors are so distinctly different. You know, of course, this is like a single because it's the rose. I do have the Spectrum, which is a range of colors. And then, of course, Deviant Moon. Should I grab Deviant Moon so you can see? Instead, I thought I was grabbing the Deviant Moon Tarot, but instead we have, it's in a tin. So this is the Brian Froud Fairy Oracle, the one that is still available. I forget the name, but it's the one that you can get. Kind of seems like a weird mix, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I'd like to see how these look, maybe more surrounded. So, yeah, I really have to come up with a better system for storing my decks. I actually quite like these together. Because I can never find anything. So when I do my collection update video, hopefully my plan is to use that to kind of sort through, and also to perhaps move some on. Wow. You know, I haven't used this deck in a while, and I forgot how beautiful it is too. I quite like these together. Yeah, I really do. There's just something really nice about the combination. So, let me know what you think. Did you pre-order this? Is this a deck? I know, Patrick Valenza tends to be, he's one of those you love him or you hate him, I think. He's got such a distinctive, that's won't even fit back in, I don't know. He's got such a distinctive art style. I know he's wildly popular, and I know that, some people not super keen. I am, and again, the oracles just really capture me more than anything, I think, even though I love his tarot decks, too. So, let me know what you think. If you have this, what are you using it with? Do you have his other decks? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I just wanted to pop back in really quickly in case you're interested. So, I did end up... Oh, we're a little too close. I did end up rounding the edges. And just so you could see the difference, I left one. Just in case you're curious how it might look. So there's not, visually speaking, there's not really a huge difference, at least not to me. But it's so much nicer to not be stabbed by the cards. And what I used, in case you're interested, this guy I've had for quite a few years. And it just works like a champ. I used the small, because you have small, medium, and large. So I used the small corner, which you can actually see. One of the cool things about this, so it kind of shows you, I'm just saying, what it would look like. So for this, because of the borders and everything, there was no way I was using anything but the small. But it just feels so much nicer in my hands now. And it took like no time. But so yeah, if you were thinking about these very sharp corners and were curious as to how it might look, this is what it looks like. And I definitely, it depends on you, but to the other thing about the pointed corners is I feel like they're gonna bend much faster than a rounded corner will, because those little points get caught and stuff and whatever. And so on one hand, I think it'll soften up the points, but it'll also kind of, as much as I do like an aged look to the cards,
I like this because I feel like it'll preserve it more. But primarily just so it doesn't stab me. And it still shuffles beautifully. All of his decks shuffle beautifully. And can I say, I feel like every new deck just gets better and better. I just have to, as I was trimming or, rounding the edges, it just really struck me that, they just get better and better. So you can see it doesn't affect the shuffle ability at all. In fact, it's easier to shuffle because now you're not getting stabbed. But so if you're curious, if you're wondering how that might look, super quick and easy, and highly recommend it unless you like getting stabbed. So, if you're interested in this, if you don't have one, I'll link it in the description. It's on Amazon. I think it was under $10. I forget. But I'll link it. I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you choose to purchase through my link, I get a couple cents. It doesn't cost you anything. It costs Amazon something. But you can also just use it to click on the link and find it, and then just do a search on the name yourself if for whatever reason you don't want to purchase from the link. That's absolutely fine. But anyway, until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best, and that is my wish for you.